To order is Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. It's 1 p.m. and we're here to discuss budget scheduling. I thought that I reached out to our clerk since the budget season's coming up. Before, in the past, they started in June. Sometime we started in June going through the budgets. So I thought, that we should, this year is start soon, and possibly get the smaller budgets out of the way, like commissioner's budget, some of the budgets that aren't going to change, the airport, and just all
liability, insurance,
yeah. And just get those, the ones that we have, and then
they're ready in part. Nothing in current expense is completely ready. I mean, yes,
Okay.
Your piece is, but now we got to fit it into the bigger picture.
Okay.
And we're still trying to make the L2 work with that.
Yeah, and like I said, it's nothing in stone, because we,
Right.
if we have to, like right before we start passing the budget, we could always knock stuff down if we had to.
Right.
Whatever.
But yeah, we can do those.
Okay. Which ones did you bring them just to say?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Just name the ones you want to start. That you want us to start. Well.
Liability insurance.
Okay.
Are we doing it today?
No.
Oh.
No, let's just get a list.
Insurance fund.
Okay.
Public health. Historical society. So now if you want to start at the top, liability is Fund 9. Self-insurance is Fund 10, if you wanted to know what fund they are. To look in your book. Public health is Fund 11. Historical society is Fund 12. Okay. Then we have Fund 17, which is the junior college. We have Fund 18, which is park. $27 is weed control. $37 is snowmobile. $38 is waterways. $52 is airport. And $55 is fish hatchery.
Okay.
And Missy, do you want these or not yet?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again,
You just didn't know it right away.
not set in stone.
Yeah.
Not set in stone because they obviously have the final say, but it's a pretty big gist of.
Okay. Thank you.
And then you can just email that out to all of us, and then when do we want to start these? We can just start knocking them out daily.
Well, some of these we're going to be able to dog several in a day.
So I can just list.
You just put them right down in a row because
That's what I can do.
And once you look at them,
Mm-hmm.
you can see
Mm-hmm.
this is the revenue, these are the expenses.
Okay.
That's it. So, but however you want to do it.
Well, we can probably do it kind of like
That last meeting where we ran several in a row.
Several in a row. Just run them all out, and if we don't get to them, we'll continue the meeting to the next day. Okay. So, what date do you want to start? What date?
Well, my preference would be the week of the 21st, but
Okay, I can't do the 22nd or the 23rd because I've been subpoenaed.
Okay.
24th.
Mm-hmm.
Would that work for you guys?
Let me see.
subpoenaed. Ooh,
Yes.
We can see what we got here.
So I have to be available all day, both days, until I get called. Or I get fined.
that's not in the budget, so we can't.
Yeah, could we possibly make this any worse than what it is?
Does the 24th work for anybody else?
Yeah, it works. Oh, I'm putting it down.
It's open for the BOCC calendar.
Okay, 24th will work.
I would
We
bet.
just started at 9 and that's a Thursday, started at 9 and we'll just list them all out and go from there.
I would bet we could get through those based on which one she's talking about.
30 minutes.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. I bet within an hour they'll certainly be done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it'll take that long. I mean, because you're going to have those now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can look at them now and see any of my, where you disagree or agree.
Okay. All right. I think that's all we wanted to do is just,
Yeah.
is it, anybody else have any questions? Commissioners or?
Can we schedule, like, do we know any other, like, when's our final budget hearing got to be on, do we know that date? Can we put that on the calendar?
Yes, we can. I don't have it off the top of my head.
It's the day after that first holiday in September. What's the date? I don't have the calendar.
September holiday is on the 1st.
Is on the first.
So our our budget hearing will be on the second.
On the second.
4 o'clock. I think it's 4 o'clock. One's 4 o'clock and then the other one's 4:30. So the ambulance and the county are same day, just one's at 4, one's at 4:30. I don't remember which.
September 2nd. I'm just going to put it on my calendar so I have no excuse for crossing my schedules. Okay.
And this is for the final budget hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So twos have to be completed and approved by the 4th. So.
Yeah.
Okay. And then by the 24th, we'll know where we're at with everything else. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll be able to schedule.
Yeah.
More. So, okay.
And we have been working on the budgets
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know you.
So, just so it wasn't so ugly when we got in here, I mean, we've been working with different departments
Okay.
side by side with them. They come in and we pull everything apart. So
Okay.
it shouldn't be as messy as it has been in the past. And obviously you guys have the final say,
Yeah.
but we're just trying to get the numbers crunched so it'll work before we bring it to you. So we're not
Exactly.
having to do this 10 million times back and forth.
I agree.
Yes.
That we're
Thank
trying
you
to
for
convince
that.
everybody to bring us pie.
Yeah.
Is that working?
Well, that
One time.
Once,
What kind
so
of pie?
far once.
We don't care.
You don't even care.
We weren't even being snooty about it.
Just
We
pie.
It's
like
like, just bring pie.
yeah.
Understand. Understand. I mean, they're up there to discuss their piece of the pie anyway.
That's right.
That's exactly what Miss Timmy said.
You want pie? You gotta bring pie.
And the whole SIF thing. Do you guys remember when, or was it one of them was coming? What was his name? Wayne? Isn't that SIF?
When Floyd.
So that you can get some better numbers for that.
Yeah.
It'll be this month, right? July sometime, I thought.
Was it July or August? I'd have to go back and look at my notes.
Okay.
My notes.
Okay. If we're any other questions or anything?
No.
We have another meeting.
We
in
have another
3
meeting in
minutes.
Yep.
3 minutes, so we'll adjourn this.